You ever notice how the system don't just exist around us and it's programmed against us? Every bias, every headline, every policy crafted to keep Black truth quiet and Black power contained. That's why Phillip Scott wrote Us versus the Machine. This book isn't just pages and ink, it's a blueprint. It exposes how racism was engineered, marketed, and made to survive. If you've ever wondered why we're still fighting the same battles with new names, this book gives you the answers and the reminder that we are not powerless. We've just been playing inside somebody else's system. So family, go get Us Feed the Machine by Phillip Scott on Amazon. Because when you understand how the game was built, that's when we finally start to win.
Well, all the fallout out of Minnesota with the Somalis, they got this one woman that's really not liking the fallout. And then I want to show you an update with the Quality Learing Center. Because, you know, the Quality Learing Center is at the heart of everything that we have been talking about. And, of course, this whole situation with the Somali fraud story. So let's go ahead and check out this video.
You guys, on some real, I know we're laughing, but like low-key ain't funny. Like, ain't funny. These people, and this is exactly what I knew Trump calling us out would do, is make these loser people feel emboldened enough to come to our communities, wreak havoc in our communities, and call us out because they couldn't make something of themselves. Like, and the thing that makes all this so ironic is the president, like, aren't you a felon? Like, what? It's like, what are we even speaking about? Like, what are we talking about here, right? But these brainwashed individuals are so focused on immigrants and minorities that they can't see past the brainwashing. Like, it literally pisses me off, y'all. Like, I don't find this to be funny at all. Like, I know we're making jokes about it, but it enrages me, y'all. Like, it makes me so mad because the hypocrisy and, like, I don't know, this narrative. I just miss when we were freaking inconspicuous. Nobody knew who we were. We're minding our business. Like, please, like, oh.
Kids? Come on, man. Stop, bro. Hey, these supposed to be the kids. Hey, where'd y'all bring the kids from? They just imported some kids into the learning center. Shoot, I mean, not as kids. I don't know where they got them from, but they's kids now.
My biggest issue, once again, is that they do not call each other out for the stealing. They talk about you're talking about them, you're attacking them. It's everything but, hey, man, some of our people out here is stealing and they making us look bad, the people who aren't doing anything. No, what's making y'all look bad right now is y'all are not calling it out. That's what's making you look bad. It makes you look like all of you are on code with the theft. And it is amazing to me to watch this, actually. It's that, man, y'all that much on code with each other that even when y'all doing wrong, you're not going to say nothing. That's why your homeland looked the way it looked, too. Because when you are, I'm not going to sit up here and cover for somebody that did something wrong, especially I'm getting gaffled up in it and I had nothing to do with it. No, I'm going to say, hey, no, that is him. It has nothing to do with me. Why would y'all let people talk about y'all? That's the thing. It's like if y'all come out and say and point out who it is and get them out the community and let the authorities deal with them, life can go back to normal. But it won't go back to normal as long as you're sitting up here defending it. See, you want to go back to how it used to be when nobody paid attention to you. And y'all had a good thing going. You really did, actually. Right? But now everybody know who you are. And you tried the black thing. Oh, you're attacking black people. That didn't work. Because of the delineation movement is the reason why it didn't work. Then, because the Learing Center has so much pressure on them, all of a sudden, now you found some kids. It's too late, buddy. Because you can bring a gang of kids over there tomorrow. Don't matter. The fact is, all this time, you haven't had no kids over there. They gonna get you for that. They're not gonna get you for you showing up with some kids all of a sudden because the Learing Center is got the block hot right now. I've seen videos of people actually going in front of the Learing Center and taking pictures. Like, it's that famous right now. That's funny. The Quality Learing Center. Man. Boy, I tell you. Somalis, y'all have really made your mark in America. I will say that, Somalis. But you got your name out there in a bad way, though. Your name should be out there for something positive, not in the negative. But the covering up is what's getting y'all. That's what's getting y'all. And see, you imagine if it was black Americans, and they're not even really hard on y'all, like talking about. Because if y'all were Black American, they would be 10 times worse on y'all. They not really messing with y'all like talking about. They still treating y'all with kids' gloves. I'm paying attention to the whole thing. They're not doing nothing to y'all. They're really not. Of course, you got a couple of people showing up to your places. It's white folks. It's not even Black folks. We're not, the jurors are at home. We're not even messing with you. Yeah, we'll talk about you on the internet, but we're not going over there to the Equality Learing Center messing with y'all. Because the jurors got better things to do with our lives than worry about your scams. But hey, you taking our tax dollars, we're gonna say something about it, but in our personal life, we're not worried about that. You gonna get your the justice that's due to you, and we'll talk about that too. The immigrants get away with a lot. I told y'all before, they get away with a lot of crimes. Like the Asians, they get away. Everybody know what a lot of them massage parlors got going on in there, and yet that's an open secret. They get away with a whole lot of crime. So the question is, why is it that immigrants can get to commit crimes that American citizens can't get away with? That's the question. Because Black Americans, we couldn't scam like that. We wouldn't get away with that, not even 1 year. But it would have been on our head with inspections and everything else. We couldn't sit up there and say we had 90 kids and had none in there. They'd be inspecting us every week. Tell them where the kids at. 90 kids can't say they sick, right? But if they had been auditing them and checking in and doing inspections on them, they couldn't get away with that all this time. So it goes right back to the Democrats in Minnesota, covering for them. But yeah, long as y'all got the block hot right now, oh yeah. yeah. Everybody gonna talk about y'all. You better believe that. And rightfully so. This is our tax dollars. This isn't Somali tax dollars y'all taking. And then y'all sending money out the country. So some of y'all may even start leaving. I see them. I actually see some of them start leaving, especially the ones that that had a lot of money overseas and they send it to Kenya. They're gonna be going to Kenya and staying over there before they put some charges on them. But, yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna stay on top of this situation with the Equality Learing Center. The Learing Center got some kids, and this woman tired of y'all talking about her. So we'll actually point out who doing the stealing. Prove that, and then hey, everything go back to normal for you. But as long as you're defending it and staying on code, or you having a woman say fraud is bad and doing that, as long as y'all doing things like that, yeah, people gonna keep talking.